everyone, small fall themed thrift haul. We are well into fall when you see this video, but I'm pre-filming. Just for context, I run about 3 weeks ahead in filming. So everything you see is about 3 weeks after. So if that helps. I've been collecting for a little while for fall, and I wanted to bring you up to date on my thrift haul. So, you will have already seen these in use in one of my videos. This is a vintage set of ceramic measuring cups. They're hand painted, and on the back it has a handwritten note that says, "Wedding gift to John H. and Helen, 12/10/1955, from Sissy." They are the cutest little cups. I've been using them. See if I can get it out. There we go. They have the measure inside of each cup. This is the one cup, and then it has it broken down. I've been using this for sourdough, and it's been perfect. It's really worked out. And then each corresponding cup goes down in measurement. Just wonderful. This was such a good find. I love vintage usable kitchen items. That, I think, is my favorite thing to thrift, is vintage usable kitchen items. Okay. Next is something you may have already noticed in my videos, is this grease container, which I am storing bacon drippings in. Has the original lid. I've been using it. Smells like bacon inside. It's in great condition. I've been looking for one of these, and I've been seeing mostly modern ones made out of enameled tin that say drippings or grease or something like that. They're nice and they have a country look, but I really wanted one of these crock ones. So I was happy to find that. Got this off of Poshmark. Okay. Look at this hen. She's a pillow. She has a little chick flat on the bottom, so she'll sit and roost. Used to see these growing up. Love her. She's squeezy and soft. She's great. Love her. Then, every little hen needs some chicks. So, I got a little nest with some little handmade fabric chicks inside. These are so 70s with the type of fabric, but they're so cute. Just adorable. And I think they'll coordinate great with her, and it came with a little nest. This is not a chicken nest, it's just a bird nest, but even so. I need to get me a little ceramic chicken egg. Next, got a ceramic toadstool. I think he cost $3. The little chicks and the nest cost $3. He cost $3. The hen cost $10. The measuring cups were $12. No, I'm sorry. The measuring cups were $35, and the grease pot was also $35. Okay. This cost $12. It's a ceramic crock honey pot in great condition. It doesn't look like it's been used at all. Comes with a honey dipper. and I do plan on using these. I buy these vintage kitchen items and I use them. If they're in usable condition, safe condition with the glaze still intact, I use them. To go in the honey pot, I got a huge jar of local honey. It's dark golden. And I get to keep the jar and reuse the jar, which is awesome. Okay. Then I got this wooden apple bowl for $3. Got a little hook on the back, but I thought that was so precious for $3. And this basket. I'm getting a large collection of baskets and really more baskets than I need. So what I'm thinking about is getting rid of some of my kitchen decorations that are not usable, that are for nothing more than decor. Getting rid of some of those. They're not useful, and I've enjoyed them, and I'm kind of tired of them anyway. Donating those, and then displaying all my baskets, because yes, I have a lot of baskets, but I use my baskets for different things. Displays, harvesting the garden, collecting eggs when it's time for eggs, wrapping up Christmas gifts and tucking the Christmas gifts into baskets. I really use my baskets a lot, so I think I'd rather display all my basket collection than stuff that I don't really need. So I think I'm going to hold on to my baskets and decorate with them. So stay tuned for that. It's just a really neat, deep basket. A lollipop from the Hispanic store. These are my little treats, these little homemade lollipops. I buy one every week. And on the last day of my work week, I let myself have one as a little treat for making it all the way through the work week. I get a little lollipop. Okay, so that's my little fall haul. Let's decorate with it and see what we can do. Okay, here's where I want to put my basket collection on top of the Hoosier cabinet. So this is where I store my cookbooks when I'm not using them. So I need to keep those handy. So I will take those and place them somewhere else. My duck basket will stay. My stock pot will need to go somewhere else because I do use it a lot. Everything else, I think, can be donated. The white cake stand, I don't need. The white cookie jar and the white owl. I just bought him as Christmas decoration last year. I don't know. I feel torn because I may want him for Christmas. We'll decide on the owl later. Let's just take everything down and get the baskets up there and see where we're at. You guys, do not let me buy any more baskets. I have enough. I have more than enough to last a lifetime. No more baskets for me. I'm cutting me off. You guys are cutting me off. I'm not allowed to buy any more baskets. This is not including the baskets that are currently doing a job in my house. Let's see. This basket. Let's see here. Yes. And the duck basket. And inside the duck basket is a chicken basket. Mm-hmm. You need a little one there. I have a little one. We'll see. I'm not going to buy a little one just to balance it though. Oh, my harvest basket for the garden. Let's see. Then I got two more baskets, but they're white. Do I want to include those? Maybe over here. Right there. One there. Kind of topsy-turvy in there. I like the look of it. Let's see. Let me get down. Got this white one too. Let's see if I can tuck it in the back. Topsy-turvy. Let's see if that's too messy. Let me step back. I think the white ones are clashing and the big duck is making it look a little messy. I think I'll move him towards the house. See if I can bounce. Take the white ones down and move the duck towards the house. Let's see. I'll just keep the white ones down for the garden since they're working baskets anyway. And not so much display baskets. All right, let's see if we can tuck the duck underneath the handle. Need something in there. Plus I put the handles down to hold him up. does that look? How does that look? Let's see. I go into like places that are decorated in the primitive style and I see basket piles like this and I like them. Okay, there's definitely a gap between the duck and the middle basket. Maybe I can move that very top basket more towards the middle. Let's see. Anyway, I like the basket piles I see in primitive decoration, which I think I have settled in on my decorating style. It's not so much country and not so much cottage core. It's primitive with a mix of both of those elements, swirled into it. It's more primitive than anything else, though. What if we put this one on the outside, this towards the middle? This on top. Then we have our little chicken. Watch out for my dad's plant. See if he'll balance right there on the edge. Okay. Okay. That looks a little more organized than I like. I almost like the topsy-turvy look a little more, the piled up look, like they do in the primitive decorations. I found one more brown one that was not doing much. So the other brown one is holding pine cones. So we will leave it to its job of pine cone holding. Let's move this one and tilt it. Put this one up here at a tilt. Leave the duck in and his thing. This will also give me a nice visual reminder of how many baskets I have, so that as I'm out thrifting and I see a beautiful basket, I can automatically flash to this and be like, I don't need it. Clearly I need to do that. Okay, I'm gonna step back. I like that. That's perfect.